Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to share with you more law school tips since there are some people who are requesting this kind of video. So here I am. If you requested, this is for you and only you and you alone. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. For today's law school tips, these are some of the tips that I have learned during this semester. I'm still on my first semester, my last year in law school. Even if I have been in law school for around 4 years already, there's still a lot of things that I've been learning. So I think that's a good thing. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first tip that I can share with you guys is that you have to use your time wisely. During this semester, my schedule is kind of crazy, especially during the weekends. During the weekdays, it's kind of chill. I have 4 classes during the weekend. Saturday, I have 2 classes. Sunday, I have 2 classes as well. And I usually arrive in school around 6 a.m. or 6:30 a.m. so that I can secure myself a parking lot because... Parking slot. If I arrive in school around 7 a.m., good luck. No more parking slots left. But aside from that, the good thing about going to school early is that I get to study from like 6 a.m., let's say 7 a.m. to around 1 p.m. because my classes during Saturdays won't start until 1 p.m. and it will end at 9:30, which is kind of crazy. It's life. Anyways, during Sundays, I also arrive in school around the same time, 6 a.m. or 6:30, for the same reason. And I also use my time to study from 6 or 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then from 12 to 1. So that's my usual schedule. During the mornings, as I've mentioned in my past videos, the best time for me to study. So it's a great way for me to use my time wisely. And aside from that, I also set goals. During the midterms, it was kind of hard for me to study for one subject because I did not really study throughout, from the start to the during midterms exam. I just studied 2 days for 2 days or 3 days for that subject, and it was kind of crazy. So I have learned that it is best to set goals per week. Right now, I'm setting goals. I need to finish 25 pages a day for 1 whole week, so that the next week I'm gonna do my second reading, so that I would not be shocked with the amount of readings I need to study for that subject. Just health-wise, right? We have to take small, frequent feedings. It's just like that. You just have to study every day. As much as possible, try to study small bits every day because it's better that way than just to blah. Right now, as I've mentioned, I do have a lot of subjects. So, one way to use my time wisely is that I use a planner. This is my 2015 planner. And to be honest, this is the first time that I have fully used a planner. If you can see, I have so much inside this planner. I write down the days when I don't have classes. I write down topics that we are going to discuss for that day, and just random information or things I need to remember. Since it's not only law school that I do, right? You have to do other things as well. So having a planner keeps you on top of things. Yeah, that's it for using your time wisely. My next tip, try to get away from negative Nancy's. There are some people who are just so stressed about everything in life, or just so negative about stuff. There's a bit, I haven't studied yet, blah blah blah. Although I do this as well, but not super. When I say I didn't study, it means that I didn't study. I don't want to be a negative Nancy myself, but just avoid ranting too much. Saying, my grades are so low, my professor is so annoying. Doesn't help. Don't spread the negative vibes. If there's someone around you that sends negative vibes, just you have the right or you have the choice to step back, try to not listen. Especially before exams, it doesn't really help. I've experienced this. For example, before the exam, a person would approach you, oh my gosh, my exam yesterday was so annoying. I didn't know what to do, blah blah blah. So like, the exam is already over, so let's just concentrate on this exam, like our exam right now, because you're not helping yourself and you're not helping me. You have the choice to step back, go away. Next tip is that you have to be able to change, adapt, and be flexible about stuff. Recently, like for the first half of the semester, I've been really studying in the library. I like going to school early to stay in the library. But recently, I don't know, I just do not feel like studying in the library as much. I have learned to love like staying in milk tea shops and like coffee shops sometimes. Just because the environment is not as stressful as the library. Sometimes I feel like the library is just too stressful for me. Now I understand people who like working or studying in coffee shops because like there's white noise. While in the library, when it's really quiet and then someone's gonna like talk or whatever, it's just really distracting and really annoying. Like people around you, and sometimes the library is just so noisy. The library is sad. Next. And my final tip for today's video is that you should learn to work as a team. This is going to be so beneficial for you and the entire class. Lalo na if your professor is the type who assigns a lot of cases. It's my first time to be a beadle this semester in one of my subjects, and our professor in that subject requires us to like read all of the cases in the syllabus. So as the beadle, I did suggest to my classmates that we create like a case bank or like case pool where we would be assigned 4 to 5 cases, and then I would be the one to compile the cases that we have to study for that week. So I think that really helped not only me but also my other classmates, because instead of just reading all of the cases like the full text, it's kind of difficult really sometimes. But you have to note that when you are using case digests that were not made by you, you have to use it at your own risk. That's why it's still best to have like a copy of the full text of the cases, so that if you want to check something, you can refer yourself to that full text. And I advise everyone to get like the central. I'm not sponsored by, but it's really convenient to use the ESCRA or the electronic SCRA, SCRA, which means the Supreme Court Records Annotated, like annotated. Anyways, yun, the ESCRA by Central. It's really convenient. You can actually use it for free for 10 days. So my suggestion would be, so for example, if you have the syllabus for the subject that requires a lot of cases, what you can do is to divide the number of cases like per day, or like let's say you should finish it for within 4 days, so that you could be able to complete all of the cases that you need. ESCRA is really helpful because the SCRA cases actually have the syllabi. So it's really convenient, especially if you do not have a lot of time. So that's it for today's video. If this video helped you, please give it a big fat thumbs up. Or if you just enjoyed it, please still give it a big fat thumbs up. And just an announcement, I am going to do Vlogmas, which means I'm gonna be vlogging every day for the whole month of December. And if you haven't, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel by clicking the button below. And if you haven't watched my Law School Tips Part 1 and Part 2, I'll leave them in the information box below as well. So yeah, again, that's it. And I'll see you again next time, only here on my channel. If you have any video requests, please leave them in the comment section. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section as well. And I'll see you again soon. Bye!